one.
Hello everybody, welcome to Grit Strength version 11. Some of you I know have done Grit before, some of you haven't. I know some names, not others, so bear with me, but it's 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, and it's going to be hardcore from the start. We'll start off with a warm-up with our weight plate, but we've all set up with our bar and our mat. Before we do get started, do we have any injuries or pregnancies? Anyone? No, we're all good. In that case then, we're going to start off with our plate on our collarbone. So, elbows at sort of 90 degrees, plate tucked under your collarbone, and we're going to start off with our core track, our warm-up track, which is front squats to start off with. Right. So, with me, we're coming nice, slow, controlled. Bumps going down to about 90 degrees, or just in line with knees. Start off really nice and slow, bracing our core. Always trying to keep our eye gaze up, which keeps our chest up, and keeps us braced. So this just gets the blood flowing, gets something called synovial fluid through the joints, gets us nice and warm. It won't be too intense, but it'll be one of the more intense warm-ups you've probably experienced in the past. This is great, it's about being hardcore and working hard. Taking up the pace now. Knees are shoulder width apart. Bum going back and down. And we're coming into a press on me, so we're going to press the plate up. And let's go. Good stuff everyone. Keep that core brace throughout this. Knees should be tracking through toes, so all in line. Tracking over toes with the knees at the back. And we're going down to push-ups, so put the plate down. We're going down to push-ups. We're not going as fast as we can. We're keeping it controlled, making sure our depth is right, making sure the technique is right. Really good stuff. And when you're ready, we're going to hop up again. Go side on, we're going from 2 bent over rows. 1, 2, and then the frontal raise. In both, we keep our core braced, nice and strong, and we're sliding the plate from our knees to our belly on the bent over rows. Frontal raise is going up to our forehead. Good stuff, everyone. Keep going with this. Now place back into that initial position. We're going for a reverse lunge, so back, down, up, together. It's our reverse lunge. Good stuff everyone, take it nice and slow control at this stage. We're going to pick up the pace shortly and go for a press as well. So with me, we're pressing up, keeping that plate in line with us. Keeping the core braced throughout. The power's coming through the heel on this. As with all lunges, we want to push down into the ground and lunge. Now we're coming out to the side lunge. We're lunging out to the side and we'll go for a press if we can. If you want the aggression, just keep it there on your torso. Lunging out, knees tracking over toes. As always, core brace. And that's it for the warm-up track. So we should all be feeling nice and warm now. What we have next is this called the pyramid challenge. You're going to need your heavy bar for this. We've just got 2 exercises. We go through 1 bent over row. We're going to clean the bar up. 1 front squat. We're then going to go 2 bent over rows. 2 front squats. 3, 3, 4, 4. All the way up as high as we can. That'll be a minute block. We'll have another minute block, which will be affected by this block. So we've got to get as high as we can on this one. See if we can push past 5 or even to 6 if we can. Let's go. 1. Up it comes, 2. So on that bent over row, I'm sliding the bar again from my knees up to my belly. And on the front squat, I'm shoulder width apart, core is braced. 1, 2, 3. When you clean the bar up, you want to keep it close to your torso. Good stuff. Try and sink your bum a little bit further down so you're pushing a little bit farther back and core is braced and chest is up. On that clean as well, if you're looking at me, you want to keep it nice and close to your body. You don't want to reverse curl it, it wants to be powerfully coming back up and using your heels to push through on the front squat. Really good stuff. Looking good everyone. How are we doing over there? Again, if you could just pivot slightly further forward, so you're looking down and your core's braced. So on that bent over row, you want to make sure you're in the right position, tilting from the pelvis. Let's keep that going. Good stuff. Good work everyone. So where did we get hands up? We got to 6. 6. Good work. Anyone get higher than 6? Barry got higher than 6, good lad. So you want to start at 7, I presume. You're going to work your way down. If you've got to 6, you start at 6, work your way down. If you've got 5, work your way down. So 5, 5, 4, 4, all the way down to the bottom. If you get to the bottom, then you go for singles, 1 and 1. So I'm going to start with Barry, I'm going to go for 7 and see how far we can get on. You start off with a bent over rows, me and Barry on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the front squat. Power going through the heels. Bums going back and down, knees tracking over toes. Cores braced. Good stuff, everyone. Want to make sure we can get all the way down to singles if we can. Remember, with the clean, it's staying close to your body. Good stuff, everyone. It's looking really good with the depth. You can go a little bit deeper into the front squat because you're looking really solid with that. Remember on the cleans, you're keeping it nice and close to your body. But see if you can push it a little bit faster. We're trying to get to singles. Really good stuff. Good stuff. This is a hard track. You need to push through it. Push through that pain. Again, tilt over a little bit further on the bent over rows. Push your bum back. Good work. We'll get to singles. Yeah, fantastic. So this one, you're going to go all the way up to your target. So if you've got to 7, 6 or 5, whatever you've got to, you're going to go all the way up and all the way back down. You've done 2 1-minute blocks. This one is 1 2-minute block. So this is the real hard one. We're really going to have to push through this one, push through the pain. But this is where we embrace it and move our fitness on. So everyone up, get the bars up. We start with singles and working our way up. So 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. Good stuff. Remember to be sliding that bar from your knee to your belly. If you need to hit your belly, just to make sure you're doing the check and let it touch your belly, just so you're getting that range. Knees, shoulder width apart. When you're doing your bent over rows, they tuck into your torso. So you're really engaging your lats, which are the big muscles on your back. Good stuff. How are we doing at the back there? Let's keep that pace going. On this one, we want to make sure with the cleans, you're really keeping it close to your body. You're not reverse curling, you want to bring it up close to your body. I think next time, you can maybe add a little bit of weight to your bar. With your front squats, chest up, looking up and forward, so your butt's going back and down, your knees are tracking over your toes. There you go. What number are you on? 6. You're on your way up or on your way down? Coming back down, let's get down. All the way back down to 1s. I'm throwing it back in. Good stuff, Ali. You're drawing back in on 5 on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I hold a really good pace with this, we're pushing all the way. This is the last block of this track. Keep pushing, everyone. Ali, your knees need to be tracking with your toes, so if you point your toes a little bit more straight forward, shoulder width apart so they're a bit closer together as well. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, there we go. And then your bum's going back and down, knees tracking over toes this whole time. Looking up to keep that core braced. Looking really good, bend over rows there, perfect. Bang them out, good stuff. Very good work, everyone. So this time I'm in control of when we change the exercise. We've got 4 1-minute blocks. Basically, they're called coach calls. The first 2 exercises are exercises we've done before. What you have is the, we're going to use our mat first of all. We're bracing our core, so we're using mountain climbers, which look like this. And then we're going to go for Superman push-ups, where your hands are just about shoulder width apart. You're imagining you've got a pint or something on your back. You don't want to spill that, so don't twist either side. You want to keep your core braced. The stronger you can hold your core, the more you're engaging your core. So everyone get down onto their mat and get ready for this block. We're going to a second block of exercises after this. So everyone get ready for the mountain climbers we're going to start with. The quicker you can change between mountain climbers and Superman push-ups on my call, the better. So if we're all ready, go for mountain climbers first. So you're driving your knees up towards your hands. We're looking for quite a lot of speed here, but we don't want to lose control. We want to keep our back braced and our core strong. If you're feeling good, you can tilt so your shoulders go over your hands and you're placing a little bit more emphasis and strain on your core. And can we change to Superman push-ups? If you need the regression, you come onto your knees, but we want to make sure that we're keeping our core solid and our back is in alignment the whole time. Good stuff, everyone. And change back to mountain climbers. Really drive those knees a little bit further forward. That's good stuff. And we're changing again, real quick change. Good stuff. How are we going on, Charlotte? Make sure your core is staying solid. You've got a pint glass on your back, you don't want to spill it. Good stuff. Real good stuff there. Right, coming back in, we're going for mountain climbers to finish off. Real quick mountain climbers. Finish it off. Good stuff. So this block you're going to need your weight plate. If you'll grab it, we're going to go for diagonal lunges and 2 exercises. Well, the first one is the diagonal lunge with the press, which you already know. The second is our frontal raise. So we're bracing our core and raising, really engaging our shoulders. That's what we're going to start with. Let's go. Go for 1 of those and 2 of those, and then we're coming into our diagonal lunge. If you can't do the press, don't worry about the press. Use that as a progression. If you can press, then that's what we're looking for. Knees tracking over toes on these. We'll make sure you don't do any damage to your knees. We're really engaging our glutes in this. And change back to the frontal raise. We'll just go for 1. And back we go. Good stuff. Great work, everyone. 1 knees tracking over toes on these. Back to the frontal raise. Frontal raise, you brace your core, sit down into it, and really slowly down. Yeah, we'll go for another one. Good stuff. Then diagonal lunge. Let's go. Good work, Liam. Knees tracking over toes with that.
3,
Good stuff.
1.
So you now do a few exercises. We're going back to the first 2 exercises, which are our mountain climbers and our Superman push-up. I want you to push that a little bit harder. You're already going strong, but you can always push a little bit deeper, work a bit harder. Coming down onto our mats, and we're going to start off with mountain climbers.
3, 2, 1.
Real quick here. Think about that pint glass though. Speed and control is what we're after on these. Good stuff. And let's go Superman push-ups on your knees if you need. Good stuff, everyone. Go back to our mountain climbers. Really drive. And change again. If you do want the regression, just come onto your knees, and that allows you to not pivot as much. You're twisting a little bit. You want to really control your core with this. That's it, that's perfect technique. Good depth. Your chest is coming down to the elbow height. Really good stuff. And let's change again. Embrace that core. Good stuff. Drive your knees a little bit further forward. Get them up towards your elbows. Good stuff. 1 more change. Finish it off.
2, 1.
Got 1 in there. Cool. Right, we're going on to our last block of this track. So you already know the exercises. We've done them in the warm-up and we've done them in the first block. So we're going for diagonal lunge with the press, and we're going for our frontal raise. We're really going to feel on this one. This one's where it really kicks in. So we're going to start with frontal raise again. It's going to hurt, but it's going to be worth it. Let's go. Bracing that core. 1, 2, 3. Keep at it, guys. 4, 5. And we go to our diagonal lunges. If you can press, then that's really going to push you on. Make those muscular developments that we're after. Keeping the core upright. Imagine you're a puppet, you're on a string, being held up from above. You don't want to tilt forward on these exercises. Good work, everyone. And we're coming back to our frontal lunges, frontal raises. Alex, if you could sit into it a little bit. Sit into it, soft knees, shoulders apart. Really control on the way up, but more importantly, control on the way down. Look up if you can, just keep that chest up. That's good stuff. And change again. Change again. Let's go.
2,
Finish it off.
1.
Fantastic work, everyone. Now, next up is the 5, 10, 15 circuit. It's the one we all love to hate to love, whatever you want to look at it. But basically, it's the hardest one. It's my favourite one. It's the one I hate the most, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But what we got, we start off, we're going to go for 5 clean and presses. So you clean it up, pressing it up. Once you've done 5 of those, on your back it goes. You're going for 10 reverse lunges. Make sure keep the knees tracking over toes. Then we wash out 15 push-ups. It's a 2-minute block. We've got 3 of them, and we want to get through as many of those as we can. On the 15 push-ups, just make sure you're controlled but quick. You don't want to let the technique go. So bars up, we're going to overhead press. Clean and press. We've got 5 of these. Let's go. See how far we can get. Good stuff. On your 5th one, the bar goes onto the back of onto the flesh on the top of your back, and you're into your reverse lunges. Good stuff. And your knees are tracking over toes. You're going for 10. Try and keep in alignment so you're not wobbling from side to side. You can do that by bracing your core. Really tense those abs. When you've done your 10, the bar goes down. We go into our push-ups. Always remember with push-ups, you do have the aggression on your knees if you need it. Good stuff. You want the depth in there rather than being on your feet. Don't compromise the depth by being on your toes. Good stuff, everyone. Good work. And then we're going back round, so back to your clean and press. Let's go, Andrea. Let's check out that clean and press. So with the clean, remember, it's not a reverse curl. It's coming up really close to your body. There you go. Coming nice and close to your body. Try and bring it up and press. There we go, that's it. With these reverse lunges, the power's coming through this heel. The heel pushing the ground down, you're pushing the earth down. Good stuff. Keep incorporating, you can keep that eye gaze up, it helps you keep your chest up. Good stuff. And I really want you to push out these push-ups, making sure your form's correct. So on these push-ups, make sure you're getting the correct depth. That's it. So your chest is going just below elbow height. So your elbow is basically at 90 degrees. Good stuff. Real good work. Keep pushing, everyone. There's not far to go now. I'm coming back in. Coming in with the clean and press. Core stays braced throughout.
3, 2.
Keep pushing right to the end. Fantastic work, everyone. So if you clocked how many times you got through those 3 blocks of exercise, you want to make sure that this time you get as far. When we're on this one, I want you to really focus on the range and the depth of the technique. You've learned the exercises, now you just need to try and master them, and on the last one we're really going to go all out and really push on. But I want you to make sure, particularly with the reverse lunge, you're really going that little bit deeper. The press up, you're really going so your nose is almost touching the floor. And make sure with that overhead press you're keeping your core braced. It's all about the technique on this one. Make sure the technique's correct. You know the moves now. So everyone gets their bars up.
3.
Going in with our overhead press.
1.
Clean press. Making sure that clean's correct. Really use that clean. Good stuff, everyone. Awesome work. Remember, when you've done your 5, it goes on to the fleshy bit at the top of your back. And really look for the depth and range. The further you step back, the more your glutes engaging. Really try and push back with this step. Once you've done your 10, you're into your 15 push-ups. Awesome work, everyone. Make sure the depth's there. If you do need to come onto your knees, you can, but make sure the depth is happening. You want to almost be touching the floor with your nose. Good stuff. Core's braced on these as well. If you can keep on your toes, then please do. But don't compromise that depth. Let's go back round. Good stuff. If you need to have a quick breather, but then get straight back into it. Let's go, buddy. Really push. Fantastic depth there. So as soon as you've done, I want you to get back up and nail this next block. If you want to push further than you did before, but make sure that technique's right. What number are we on? 14, 15, and up we get. Up we get. Up the bar comes. Make sure with all of these cleans it's staying close to our torso. You're pressing up, bracing your core throughout the exercise. Making sure that clean's right. There it is. Just try and bring it into your body a little bit more so it's not a reverse curl. So sliding up in one plane of movement. That's it. There we go. It's two actions, that and then it's that. The clean and overhead press. Good stuff, Barry. Keep that depth. Well, I'm coming back in with you guys. I'm on the clean and press as well. Keeping it close to my torso as I clean it up. So, you're nearly there. One more of these blocks in our track next. This one is all about speed. This one I want you to push further than the other two. I want you to go into that extra depth, that extra hurt box that's going to bring out the most benefits and the most results to your fitness. So we want to focus on the range as well, but you've learned the exercise, you've gone into your range, and now we want to just make sure that we go as quick as possible and really engage our fitness and promote that EPOC effect. We're after accelerated fitness gains here. And the harder you push, the more you accelerate those gains. So let's push each other off. Your teammates are around you, it's you against that voice in your head that's telling you to quit. Let's ignore that voice and push on. Let's go! Push as hard as we can. Start right, and let's go through this whole block. Correct. Onto the back it goes. Pushing down, knees tracking over toes, but you're pushing that earth down. Really looking for speed. Good effort, everyone. Let's see if we can push further than we have done before. The bar goes down, and you're into your push-ups. Again, if you need your knees, you can, but just make sure they're quick and controlled. Good stuff. Back into the clean and press. Let's go, Julie. Make sure that clean is coming up nice and close to your body. Really powerful, but make sure the speed's there as well. So it's full body exercise. You're engaging your glutes, you're engaging your quads, your lats, and your shoulders. Let's push. Make it, that's a good clean there. Keep it like that. And then on the reverse lunges, you're pushing the earth down. Real hard and powerful. Core's braced, chest up. Keep your eyes up to ensure that your core's braced. Real good stuff. Barry, a little bit more depth on that. There it is, there it is. Make sure that depth stays there throughout. Keep it on the push-ups as well. I know you can wash out fast push-ups, but let's keep it controlled as well. There we go. Core brace throughout the push-ups, Barry. Awesome stuff, mate. Coming back in with you on the clean and press, mate. Let's go, everyone. It's nearly over now. That's the finishing sprint. Let's get in the medals if we can. Onto the reverse lunges for me. Pushing down. Always remember that knees are tracking over toes. Keep that alignment. Boom. That's the favourite track out of the way, but it's not done yet. What we're going to do is we're going to angle our bars, like so. We have the 1 minute challenge. With the 1 minute challenge, all our explosive plyometric power. We're still working your strength, but this is where the plyometric element comes in. We have the squat, we're going to come down into a burpee, drive real quick, soft landing, into a squat position, and then back up again. You then repeat. Squat, burpee, soft landing, feet about shoulder width apart, as usual. Going back into that, you want to make sure you don't damage your knees on this. We're after speed. It's just one 1 minute block, that's all you've got. We're going to give it everything we have. So come into your squat burpee, and let's go. Squat, burpee, jump, jump, soft landing maybe. Make sure, soft landing all the way through these. Good work. What we got, everyone? Let's push that a little bit harder. Ali, make sure you're driving with your arms when you jump. Just so you engage every muscle in your body. Really push it back powerfully, keeping your core braced with that burpee as well. Jump, soft landing as well, mate. Make sure you jump your knees are soft when you land. Don't want any damage going through those joints. Good work, pal. Really keep light on your toes. You can really push this faster. You're looking natural with this. Plyometric specialist. Let's go. Really push it. Really push up the pace. Good stuff. Really drive on that burpee to get back in position. Let's finish it off, everyone.
2, 1.
Awesome stuff. It's not over yet, but we are having a lie down, but it's not a lie down as you know it. We're going to be using our core. This is how elite athletes train. It's the foundations of any exercise you do. All comes from your core. So we're going to use our weight plate and our mat. If everyone can come down into the holding position, you might know is the plank. Where we want elbows under your shoulders. You're coming out, so you're having a long spine, strong core. We're hovering here, and then we're going to raise our right arm on me. Nice and slow, so up, down, down. Nice, slow, controlled tempo with this. Make sure your core's braced. Long spine. You're nearly done. If you need to come onto your knees, then you can do. This is where the benefits occur in your core. Again, we've got that pint glass on our back. Now come into the opposite arm, opposite leg if you can. And keep thinking about that pint glass. Don't let it spill. Good stuff, everyone. So if you can come onto your knees and just raise one arm at a time, you want to be isolating different parts of your core at once. Good stuff. Good stuff, everyone. And relax there. We're coming onto our back now with our weight plate. Get the plate onto your forehead. Coming nice and slowly into a crunch. Got 2 of these. And then we're coming up and outstretching our legs. Good stuff. Keep that core controlled. You're not going for speed with this. You're going for control. Everything's looking good. Liam, really slow that down. I reckon you can embrace that core and just take it a little bit slower. Really nice and slow. And now pick it up. Good stuff. Pick up the pace there. And relaxing there. We're coming back onto our front now. We're very nearly done, everyone. Coming into our hover position again. We go for mountain climbers, so everyone get ready and get braced. Mountain climbers, so your knees are coming up towards your elbows. Let's go. Again, you've got that pint glass to think about. Don't let that spill. If you need a knee at a time, you come down onto a knee, but making sure you get the range there, getting the knee as close to your elbow as you can. Holding that core together, holding that core tight. Andrew, if you need to come onto one knee at a time, you can. So one knee's down while the other knee's coming up towards your elbow. Okay, just hold it there in plank position then, and then we're going to hover very slowly. You can get that torso a little bit lower as well. There we go. And then just hold it there. If you can raise the arms instead, then that just allows you to isolate your core. Hold the plank there, hold that whole position for 2, 1, and down we come. Awesome stuff, everyone. Give yourself a hand and a pat on the back. Grab yourself a drink. Everyone's worked very hard there. Want to make sure we refuel and everything, but that's where the epoch effect comes from. You're going to have raised your metabolism, pushed on that little bit. So give everyone a little hand and give everyone a little high five. Good stuff, everyone. Awesome work. Cheers for coming. Yep. Yes, you're trying to utilise different areas of the core. If you're just static, then you're just using all the core together, but if you raise something,